is like moving towards the mirror.
So how do I show it?
By putting the arrow towards the mirror.
Arrowheads. A simple thing like this arrowhead is showing me that it is going towards the mirror, therefore it is incident. An arrowhead coming away from the mirror shows that it is reflected. Simple. Okay. Why I am stressing this? In your exams, if you don't put these arrowheads, you will lose marks. So putting those arrowheads are very, very important. Got it? So look at the second one. What is happening? Okay. A ray, incident ray. This one is passing through the focus. Very good. And then after reflection, what is happening? It becomes parallel. So here it is passing through the focus. After reflection, it becomes parallel.
Principal axis.
Parallel to the principal axis. Don't you see these two are same? Except that it's flipped over. Correct? Now, look at the next one. Point number C. You are taking a concave mirror. The same thing. You have C and F. What's happening there? Why there's only one line?
Because it's running the same direction.
Correct. So a ray which is passing through C. Why should it pass back? This is your incident ray. Why should it go back there? Passes through. Why?
It's when rays put on the normal.
On the normal. Any ray which is going on the normal will be going back again. So you have two arrowheads. Did you notice there? One coming like this, the other one is like this. So incident ray and the reflected ray. Reflected ray is on the same path. Here? Okay. Look at the fourth diagram. What is the fourth diagram?
And the incidence is equal to angle of reflection. And the pencil is lying on the pole.
Okay, now why is the this thing coming? Array which is not parallels. This is parallel, this is parallel, this is passing through C. But this ray is not parallel. It is oblique. Okay, so this is just like a plane mirror. And this is your angle of incidence. This has to be angle of reflection. So it is getting. So we can use any of these two diagrams. Did you understand? For drawing the ray diagrams. Now parallelly they have also given you about convex. Don't get confused. First we do only concave and then we will do convex. Put a tick mark only for the concave now. Okay? Even the description that you see, they have given you both for concave and convex. Read it please. Read the first one. All of you look at the first one, you will understand what I say.
A ray parallel to the principal axis after reflection will pass through the principal focus in case of a concave mirror or appear to diverge from the principal focus in case of a convex mirror. This is which is illustrated.
तो दोनों दिया है. They have spoken about the concave and also about the convex. So right now we are not doing the convex. I don't want you to get confused. So we are doing only the concave one. Samjha? Here? So these four are over. Okay. Now, if you turn the page, did you see that there are diagrams there? Right? There are diagrams. Now for you to do the diagrams, I want everybody to get your geometry box because these are very accurate ray diagrams. Okay? I will give you how it has to be done now, but we will practice it more in our next class by using the geometry box. So right now, come on, write down. You want to leave some space for the terms that you will write, or you will write it afterwards? Write down. But don't forget that there is a homework. Correct? First one, write down. Representing the images formed by spherical mirrors using ray diagrams. So what are we doing? We are using the ray diagram to tell us about the type of images formed. Look at the title in your book, it is given there. Representation of images, etc. Yeah? Okay. Will you be able to sketch at least this part roughly? Come on. First one. This diagram. And what is the statement that you will write? First you put your C and F. Then you get your. Put the C, half of it you put the F. Right? And you will also write down the statement. What is the statement here? What statement will you write here? Yes, incident ray parallel to the principal axis. Come on, write down everyone. Incident ray. Ready? Write down what I'm telling you. Incident ray parallel to the principal axis after reflection passes through the principal focus. Parallel to what? Principal axis. After reflection passes through focus to the focus, principal focus or the focus. Ananya, read first what you have written.
Incident ray parallel to the principal axis.
Incident ray parallel to the principal axis. Then complete. Look at the diagram and complete. After reflection,
Partial axis.
that's all. After reflection, it passes through focus. That's all. Draw the diagram, everybody. This one.
Okay, so the length of center of curvature to the pole is known as the aperture.
Not this one. This one. Like this one. This is the aperture. This is the sphere. The center is here. From the center to the pole, this is the radius. This is not the radius. You have cut it from a sphere. ये sphere है यहाँ का sphere से यहाँ cut कर दिया. तो this part, it need not be in the center. Maybe a small piece also. Yes. Finished. Are we done? Rashita, where's your mirror? Only a glass piece I can see. Put those shaded lines. Put those arrows. Arrow nahi hai to 0 marks. Okay. Very good. Sometimes I keep on stressing those points. You may think it is very irritating, but I'm driving it in your head. It is important. It is important. You have to do it. Chalo. Next diagram. Diagram number 2. Sketch out the diagram. What will you write? A ray passing through what? Second diagram. A ray passing through nothing. Not passing through focus. Passing through F. You are right. Principal focus. After reflection, it becomes parallel to the principal axis. Correct. First you draw the diagram and then you come to it. Okay. Ready? A ray passing through the principal focus of a concave mirror after reflection becomes what? Parallel to the principal axis. Very good. Got it? Third one, can we write down, draw the diagram, third one. After you draw the concave mirror, put C and F, and then you start your diagram. Okay. How will you describe this? All of you look at the board. Look at the board. How will you write for this?
Passing through the center of curvature.
The reflected ray
Passes through
passes through
the
the
center of
or it retraces its path. Why? Why does it happen?
because
Because it is passing through the center.
So what is this? What is
Normal
it? It's a normal. It is the rays. Right? Come on, right. Will you take it down from your textbook? It's there. Point is there. The ray passing through the center of curvature of the concave mirror after reflection is reflected back along the same path. Or you can also use the word it retraces its path. That's also correct. It retraces its path. That's also correct. All of you have finished the third diagram. Last diagram of the. Okay. Draw the fourth diagram. Okay, how will we describe this diagram? How is the incident ray? Correct, but how will you describe this ray? How will you describe this ray? We have described it as parallel to the principal axis. How will you describe this ray? Oblique. What is the word? Oblique. So an incident ray which is oblique to the principal axis. That means it is not at an, it is at an angle. Come on, write down. The incident ray that is oblique. O-B-L-I-Q-U-E.
the ray.
Incident ray which is oblique to the principal axis towards P. P is your pole. Okay. Is reflected obliquely. Is reflected. See, this is your incident ray and this is your reflected ray. So the reflected ray is also oblique. And what else will you write? I will I equals to I. What are the points did I tell you, children, especially when you're drawing? Shading. Second, arrows. You must remember. Put put a star. Put a star to remember. Arrowheads should be there and shading should be there. I ask you a question. Listen to me very carefully. Okay? Listen to me very carefully. In a spherical mirror, the laws of reflection are not followed.
False.
True or false?
False.
The same laws are followed in the spherical mirror.
Okay? It's nothing but a trick question. But we know that whether it is in a plane mirror or in a spherical mirror, the laws of reflection are followed. Correct? See that last line there. Remember. Here. Yeah, just here on here. Remember that in all the above cases, the laws of reflection are followed. Okay, put a Q there so that you remember it can be asked as a question. Okay. Now we are seeing only for concave. Right? We'll do a couple of rough diagrams. Next time, maybe you can we will continue further. Okay? So how many diagrams do you find here on the next page? 6 of them are there. This is our concave mirror. Okay. Look at the board. Why do we have 6? Look at the board, everyone. This is the object. Okay. Let's say this object is burning candle, or it can be a pencil, anything. It is just an object. An object is very far. Okay. So we say the object is at infinity because it's very, very far. And some image will be formed. Now what is happening? Object is coming closer and closer to the mirror. Where is the object now? It is beyond C. Okay, it is just beyond C. Now where is the object? At C. It is at C. It is coming closer and closer. Now between C and F. Between center of curvature and F. Now
It is on the
it
focus.
is at focus. Where is the object now?
Between
focus
focus
and
and
Focal.
Yes, it is between P and F. So you have got 6 positions. Did you understand? Why do we have 6 diagrams? Is we are talking about different positions of the object. What happens if the object is far? What happens if the object is at C? What happens if it is between F and P? And in all these cases, you will have a different type of an image. The image can be real and inverted, it can be virtual and direct. Is that okay? So very simple, we'll start with the first diagram. Now look at the first diagram. All of you look into your team. Okay. Where is the object? AB.
Far from
Infinity, very, very far away. That is one ruler. So we'll show dotted lines. That means rays are still coming. So we'll see that this is an object which is AB. Even for an object, I'll always put an arrowhead just to tell you that the object is always placed. Image can be like this or image can be like this. So we'll see how it is. So it's very far. So initially we'll put dotted lines till it comes here. Then we'll draw a straight line. ये हो गया हमारा incident. Which rule should we follow? We've got 4 rules that we have drawn now.
should be equal to
Turn the page and see which rule we should follow. An incident ray parallel to the principal axis passes through
focus.
passes through focus. So यहाँ it passes through focus. From here there are so many rays. Another ray will say coming from your dotted line. Once again parallel. Look at my parallel lines. Parallel to the principal axis. क्या होगा? Incident ray. We must put that arrowhead. Passes through the focus once again. Passes through the focus. That was scale, see? Where on it is. Did you see that? Wherever you have two rays, reflected rays, meeting or crossing, that is where your image is formed. So where is the image formed here? Focus. At focus. Simple? Okay. Let's do it. You have a scale at least? All of you have a scale, ruler? At least do that. Come on. Draw a line on the line of your page, not in between. Okay, I'll give you stepwise instructions. Draw this. Then you draw freehand. You can draw your concave mirror. Right? Take some measurement like 2 centimeters and 4 centimeters. Okay. Then draw an object. Write it as AB, which is your object. Get a little away from your C. Okay. The rays are coming, dotted line, dotted line, dotted line. And from here you will draw a straight line. Make sure that the straight line has an arrow head. What ray is that? Incident ray. After reflection, it has to pass through S. Okay. Same thing you will draw below. Once again, show dotted line. Then you draw a straight line. We are taking another ray. We are just taking 2 rays, that's all. Out of the 4 rays, we are taking any 2 rays. After reflection, passes through the focus. Okay. Here we have. Okay. Now we'll write down where is the object. Object is at infinity. Okay. Now we are writing about the image. Where is the image? At F. Principal focus you can write, or you can write it at focus. What do you think is the size?
Highly dimension.
Is it as big as the object? Chota ekdam. When you focus the sun onto the piece of paper, you will find one small dot. So it is highly diminished. What is diminished? It's very, very small. Size is highly diminished. And we'll also write down about the nature. Okay, did the paper burn? Did the paper burn? Yes. So it is a real image. Okay. So it is real. Whenever we are having a real image, it is always going to be inverted. So it is real and inverted. Okay. Okay. There's a table here in the page behind. Did you see the first line? What is the first column? Position of the object. Where did we keep? At infinity. Correct? Position of the image. Where did we find? At focus. Okay. Look at the next one. Size. Highly diminished. Very, very small is called diminished. Last, nature. It is here. Okay. Are we done? So the first column tells us about the first image here. Did you understand? All of you look here. This first image, whatever is there, they are given in the first table here. Got it? Have you all cross-checked? What are the cross-checking? Arrow net डाला है, shading किया है, fine. Then our diagram is done. So whenever we give you in the examination, we will not give you 6 diagrams. Got it? Only one diagram we will give you. So what type of question will it be asked? Vaishnavi, what do you think? What type of question will it be?
What type of
Image is formed when the object is placed at infinity. That's all. समझा ना? So they will tell you the position of the object. You have to find out where the image is formed. Are we good?
yes.
Let's go on to the next one. Interesting? Finding it interesting? These are all geometrical diagrams. So that's why I'm insisting that from next time onwards you get the geometry box so that you can draw that arc also. Maybe you can use your, the arc circle also, you can use it. That way it's also perfectly alright. Okay, look at the next one. What's happening now? Apna object kahan tha? It was at infinity. Now we are bringing it closer to the C. C is what? Center of curvature. So obviously this will all change. I'll keep only this and I'll change the diagram. Next diagram. Object is coming closer to C. Take down the diagram. We will write it as beyond C. So this is principal axis, this is your and for the object we put an arrowhead and label it as AB. All of you draw exactly like what I'm saying. Those are the steps. First ray, we will take the same thing. One ray, incident ray, which is parallel to the principal axis. Koshika, don't make that object very big. Huh? Just 2 lines above is more than enough. इतना बड़ा object है. That object is going beyond your mirror. That's why I told you. Just 2 lines is enough. Okay. So after it falls on the mirror, what happens? It's getting reflected. What happens to this ray? Where will it pass?
Between C and N.
Where will that ray pass? Now this ray is incident ray. I've drawn only one ray. Where will it pass?
through the focus?
It has to pass through there. Okay. I'm not asking about image. Where will this ray pass? So this ray will pass through the focus here, like this. Enough. It's reflected, put an arrow. Okay. Second ray, which ray have we taken? What happens if I take a ray coming from the object and passing through C?
See, it bounces back.
Correct. You remember?
Yes.
If the ray coming through C, it will go back again. So let's take another ray starting from position A, passing through C. So यहाँ से आएगा. I don't have a ruler, children, so I have to make use of this duster. I've drawn one incident ray and it will move back again. Do you find the two reflected rays intersecting? Where is it intersecting?
It is
Here. Okay. So this is where what will be formed? What is that? What have I drawn like this?
Inverted.
It is an inverted image. It is an image which is inverted. Yes. Now how will you label this inverted image? Can I say it as A, B or BA?
B.
So this will be A and this will be B. Okay, we usually put it as A dash, B dash. See, they have given us dash. So we write it as A dash, B dash. The dash basically tells us that it is the image. So object we have already written. Okay. Where is the image form? Position.
Yeah.
Correct. Between C and what? X. Correct. Size. Bada chota. It is not the same size, no? Even in your diagrams, if you have drawn this way, chota what? Are we getting it? It is very small. So what will you write? It is diminished.
And the object is near C.
But it is still small. Beyond C object. It is not come to C. It is just beyond it. Size you will write it as small, or you can also write it as diminished. If it is inverted, it has to be real. So nature will be yeah. Is it clear? How will you, what are the steps to write? First is incident ray and then show the reflection. Second one, take another ray and show reflection. Okay, and see where it is intersecting. It will definitely come back. Finished? Can we go on to the third diagram, everyone? Easy to understand?
Yes.
Now what has happened? Our object is just beyond C. What do you think will be the next step where we can keep our object?
Hands.
At C. Usually we ask you to take some measurements. What is it? 2 and 4. Got it, Ananya? When you're actually taking measurements, we don't take very small ones. Take 2 for F and 4 for C. Then the diagrams also will be very clear. There's no problem. Sometimes teachers may ask you to take 1.5, then double will be 3. Either which way it's alright. But 2 and 4 will fit nicely in your page. Okay. What do we do now? Which ray will take? Incident ray
Going
parallel to the principal axis. After reflection,
it cuts through both.
passes through F. Chalo karo. Incident ray parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, coming to F. Finished? Second ray, I'm using the black pen just to make sure that you understood. Second ray, a ray which is passing through F, क्या होगा? After reflection, yeah, it will become parallel to the principal axis. So it will become parallel to the principal axis this way. Did you understand? From A, it is passing through F, hitting the mirror. Afterwards, it's coming this way. Any doubt? Okay. Where are the two rays intersecting? Yeah. Focus.
Now it is also intersecting.
Here, it is, yeah. We are not talking on the principal axis, it is intersecting here. Okay. What will be formed here? This is where your image is going to be formed. Did you all get it at C? This is the tricky part. Yeah. If you use the scale, you will definitely get it. It has to come at C. Okay? Again. Maybe if there's a small 1 millimeter, difference also it will shift. So make sure that it is at the area. So if you are using a scale and properly doing it at home, you will definitely get it at C. So once again, how will you show the labeling here? You will show it like this. A dash, B dash. Inverted होगा ना? Did you write it as A dash, B dash? Arrows? Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Let us see what is happening. I'm going to come, I'm going to rub out all these things. Where is our object now? At C. Did you all agree to that? It is present at C, at center of curvature. Right? Where is our image form?
Between
It has to form at C.
the center of curvature and
नहीं, आपका diagram ठीक से नहीं आया, that is why. It will come. So if you do it correctly, it will come at C. So image will also be formed at C. What do you notice about the size?
The size.
real important
Size.
small
Size.
Size is same.
Size is same. Okay. Size will be the same size as object. And of course, it is real. You look at the board when I'm doing it. Did you get it wrong? Sure, what you have done? The measurements are not accurate, that's why it's not coming. Even here also, no? Make sure the same diagram you do it for homework and do it as 2 and 4. It's not come out correct. Rub it out, otherwise you will. Okay. Now all of you will please look at the table here. Go back to the table. What all have we done? First, second, third हो गया. At C, same size, real and inverted. Now what is happening now? Look at the board, everyone. Our object is at C. Now if I get it closer, what is happening?
between C and F.
Between C and F. Now what is happening, children? Did you notice something? If the object is very far, the image is
Very
chota,
small.
very diminished. But coming closer and closer,
It becomes bigger and
it's
bigger.
becoming bigger and bigger. Did you notice that? It has already come to C and it is at the same size as that. the object. Okay. Now, we are going to rub it down, get the object closer so that it is between C and F. Object will be between C and F. Even when you are drawing the diagram, if you draw it very small, you will not be able to get accurately. It should be nice and big. Okay. Where did we write? Between C and F. So you draw your object A, B between C and F. Ready? One ray parallel to the principal axis. Where will it go?
Go back.
It will pass through?
F focus.
Yes. Then you can draw bigger. Draw bigger. It is too small. That is why I am not making it. You are having a ruler now. Take measurement of 2 and 4 and become nice. Okay. After reflection, it passes through F. So I am drawing a line here. What happens to the ray that is passing through C? If I take a ray passing through C, it passes, retraces. Okay, so we can take this ray. Another ray, I'm drawing it in black. So from C to A, okay, suppose I have that ray. That's an incident ray. From C. This is a radius, right? From C to this, touching this point. Draw that. Okay. And we know that it is going to retrace its path. It's going to come back again. So I'm going to extend this line. Straight line, no bending, okay? There's no bending. Go somewhere. And here again I'm going to extend this ray. Look at my board here. You may have to extend this ray because it's still going.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it has to crisscross there. Now, did you notice the size of the image?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it is getting enlarged. It's becoming bigger. कहाँ आएगा image? यहाँ आएगा. Where the two rays are intersecting. Wait, I'll come to you. There's some mistake that you. Okay, so we have extend your principal axis. If it is not sufficient, extend it. Wherever these two rays are intersecting, that is where you are getting your A dash, B dash. Okay, so next, how much have you taken this distance? This distance is exactly how much have you taken? I've taken 3. Yes, it should also be 3. No, it's fine. B, it's okay. It's okay. Draw. Where have you put? AB, right? Draw AB. That's Did you all get an enlarged image?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Sure. Oh, that's correct.
Images between these two.
The object is between. Object is between C and F. Draw the object. Draw two lines. That is your aim. Okay, you draw one line. Draw the lines. One ray parallel to the principal axis. Passing to the right. Right. Another one passing to C, A, and then touch the mirror. C passing to C. Okay. Where you join? Got it? Okay, got it? Very good. So what is the image? It is real and inverted. Did you draw an inverted image here? All of you put it as A dash, B dash. What is this? Where is the image formed? Is it at C? No,
Beyond C.
it is beyond C. What will be the size?
Large.
Enlarged. What type of nature? What is the nature? Is it virtual? What is it? Real? If it is real, it's always inverted. How many diagrams have we finished? 4. You notice we have already finished 4 out of the 6. Okay, it's almost time for the bell to go. Children, today you did not have your geometry constructions and all that. I want you to practice it properly at home once. Draw these 4 diagrams. Next time when we come to the class, we will do 2 more the last 2 diagrams. Okay, it's almost time for the bell. So are we clear? Now I just want you to.
Now my images
Okay, no problem. As long as it is beyond 6, perfectly alright. And technically speaking, it's correct. No, but you have not taken it through C. See, this ray has to pass through C. Then only it is a radius, no? You have taken it beyond that. So the whole diagram is wrong. Make sure that it has to pass through C. Okay. Turn the pages, come to the last page of the lesson. Last page. Page 158. Did you see that synopsis of the lesson? What you have learned? Okay. Just about a few things that they have given, but we have done a lot more regarding the definitions and all. So what's for homework? Recap. Definitions and diagrams, the 4 diagrams that we have already done. Interesting? Clear? Okay, very good. Children, here, this particular chapter has a lot of weightage. Out of all the 4 chapters, maximum weightage is for this. Thank you. We're getting the same book.
डायमेंशन पानी में अलग होता है, अलग अलग प्रिंटिंग में कहना चाहिए। मेरे पानी I just वो बिल्कुल भी नहीं